All right, so real quickly, before we wrap up this video, I just got done using this NZXT H510 Flow, and I've actually never made an official quick review of it. So let's go over my thoughts real quickly. Again, like I said at the beginning, I paid $80 for these. These went on a killer ZTT deals sale. These usually sit at around $100. If they're not really in stock at the proper like third-party resellers, then like sometimes it'll go up to like 140 or so. Like that's obviously not worth it. But even at the $100 price, I really like the Flow. But at the $80 price, that's where things really shine. The reason why it's a little debatable in terms of price, it's probably because of the fan situation. It only comes with one front 120 millimeter fan and one rear 120 millimeter fan, which for $80 and especially $100 cases for ATX cases, a lot of times you're going to get 3 or 4 fans. Usually they're RGB, so the price to performance isn't exactly there, but nobody is ever paying for an NZXT case because of the price performance. You're paying for the aesthetics, and I was always a fan of the H510 cases, and now that the H510 has this Flow option, which I've used like 3 or 4 times already, you guys can't really see it. There we go. It's just so attractive, especially for PC flipping, because oftentimes when the customers that you're selling a pre-built to, it's just A or B option. Does it have airflow or doesn't have airflow? It doesn't matter. Like, these people don't care about the exact dimensions of the front panel. They don't care about how much air it's actually moving. Is it an airflow front panel or is it not? And this one definitely would obviously check off the boxes for that. So a decent case for even PC flipping. This is just my editing PC, but aesthetics wise, it's on point. It does have the full PSU basement instead of the cutout, which it just depends on what style of build you're doing. It is full ATX. There is also a fan issue not really an issue, but it is a little bit of a downfall that these NZXT cases only ever come with 120 or 140 mounting options up at the top. Just a single 120 or 140. It would have been nice to see multiple fan options over at the up at the top, but I mean, that's not a huge deal at the end of the day. The cable management in the back is NZXT quality through and through. They have like the pre-routed cable channels, and then even the pre-cable management for how the case comes out of the box is absolutely top-notch. Super easy. I literally didn't use a single Velcro strap, single zip tie, and it still looks pretty decent in the back here. And then finally, it does come with the GPU power connector cutouts here. That way you can get these super clean straight lines up for the power connector of your graphics card. And I also really appreciate the removable radiator bracket up here at the front. So whenever you go to install your front radiator, you can just remove that whole bracket out, install the AIO and the fan, or the radiator and the fans directly to that bracket, and then you can just slot the whole thing in with the 2 screws here. Makes it much easier than most cases where you have to like remove the front panel, screw in the radiator from the front, hold the entire radiator assembly in the back. Like whenever cases have that front panel connector or that front panel bracket, it just makes things so much easier. But that is going to be my quick review of the H510 Flow. 100% would buy it at the $80 sale that I got it at. That's why I bought 2 of them. But even at $100, you can make a play for it if it's aesthetically what you're looking for. But yeah, I really like it.